Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is relationships and the benefits of having a stable relationship that will cause you to have better gains in life itself and also better gains in the gym. Because if your personal life is not stable, normally it's going to emotionally affect you, which would affect those things that you are able to do in life and also those things that you're able to do in the gym. Now, I'm going to be talking about relationships as far as I'm concerned and my expectations and stuff like that. Now, when it comes down to relationships, whoever you are with, it has to be a mutual thing, mutual respect of one another, and at the same time, there's always a leader in a relationship, and in my world, the leader is always going to be the man. So when it comes down to important decisions, then the man is going to be the one that have the last say so. And if you are in a relationship that doesn't allow that, then perhaps you should rethink the individual that you are with, because women are emotional people. They make all of their decisions off emotions first, logic second. Men, that we make decisions off what's logical first and emotional second. That way we don't confuse those things that going on with the heart with what makes sense in life. And the problem that I see a lot of people having these days is that the roles between man and woman has been confused. You know, you have a lot of women that want to be the leaders of the household, and they say that there are no men, good men left that can do that. And if that be the case for them, then they haven't found the right man yet. So the issue is you having enough time to find the guy that's gonna lead by example and not by mouth or not by power, because you can't lead with that. You can't lead with just power alone, and you can't lead with just your mouth. You got to actually put forth some type of effort toward whatever it is that you're doing. You got to be actually taking care of the house to be the leader of the house. Now, if you are again in a relationship where the individual that you with don't naturally give you the reins to lead, then perhaps you need to reconsider that relationship, because it's not going to be stable, and it's not going to be stable if you allow that female to lead you. Because again, women make decisions off of emotions, and emotions are the heart. That's your emotions. Your heart don't always think clearly. It's only thinking about what it wants, and that's about it, and not about the logical ramifications of whatever decisions that I make. So whenever you're making decisions, it always have to be the man that makes that last decision, even though he does confide in his significant other. Not saying that you don't listen to him. You listen to him, but you always make that last decision, and always make that last decision on logic. If you go outside of this right here, and it's just my experience, the relationship is definitely not going to work. You're not going to be able to do those things that you need to do. If you have a female that's not willing to back you up in your decisions, whether they be right or wrong, but you have to first talk to her about them and you're going to have to make that last decision, but you have to make that decision strictly off logic. Logic. Nothing else but logic. What makes sense. What's necessary for the survival of that relationship, of that family, whatever. All that stuff rides on the man's shoulders, and if you the type of man, you're not providing, you're not taking care of the house, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, naturally you're not a leader. Leaders lead, and they lead by example. If you can't do that, then there's no need for you to be talking about being in a relationship with anybody, talking about you the leader, because you're not a leader. You know, you're just somebody who's playing games. You haven't grown up yet. Leaders lead. That's what they do. Then they lead always by example, and they always make decisions on what's necessary for the whole, not just what that individual wants. And the thing about it is that 99% of the time, it's not going to be the female that's able to make those logical decisions. It's going to be more or less her emotions that she's going to make the decision with. And that's not the way to do it. So, again, if you have a female that don't allow you to lead as it should be, then you need to reconsider that relationship, because it's not going to work. In my work, what I've noticed and what I've seen, it's not going to work. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.